Namaste and a very warm welcome to Daily Current Affairs. I'm your host, bringing you the most important headlines shaping our world today, 23rd February 2026. From national security concerns to global unrest and economic shifts, we've got a packed agenda to keep you informed and engaged. Let's dive straight into the news that matters most. Our top story today: the Indian Air Force has taken the significant step of grounding its entire fleet of indigenous Tejas fighter jets. This decision comes after a recent incident where a Tejas aircraft overshot the runway during landing earlier this month, marking the third such crash for the fleet. This move is crucial for a thorough investigation into the causes of these incidents. This grounding is a major setback for India's Make in India defense initiative and raises questions about the operational readiness and safety of our homegrown combat aircraft. A swift and transparent inquiry is essential to restore confidence in this vital national defense project. In somber news from the political arena, veteran Indian politician and former Union Railway Minister, Mukul Roy, has passed away at the age of 71 after a prolonged illness. Known widely as the Chanakya of Bengal politics, Roy was a prominent figure who played a pivotal role in shaping West Bengal's political landscape, having been a key leader in both the Trinamool Congress and the BJP. His demise marks the end of an era for a seasoned political strategist whose astute understanding of alliances and electoral dynamics significantly influenced the state's political narrative for decades. His contributions will be remembered across party lines. Moving to international news, Iran is once again witnessing massive student-led protests across several universities, with demonstrators chanting "Death to Dictator" and clashing with security forces. These fresh rallies, particularly in Tehran, indicate a resurgence of public discontent, especially among the youth, against the government's policies and human rights record. The protests highlight deep-seated internal unrest and a persistent struggle for freedom and change in the country. The international community will be closely watching how the Iranian authorities respond to these escalating demonstrations. Switching gears to the economy, global brokerage firm Jefferies has delivered a significant blow to India's IT sector, downgrading 6 major Indian IT stocks, including industry giants Infosys and TCS. The firm has slashed their price targets by up to 33%, citing growing concerns about the disruptive impact of artificial intelligence on traditional IT services and a potential slowdown in client spending. This move signals a cautious outlook for India's crucial IT sector, potentially affecting investor sentiment and prompting companies to accelerate their adaptation strategies to the rapidly evolving AI landscape. It's a wake-up call for the industry. Here at home, Jawaharlal Nehru University, or JNU, in Delhi witnessed violent clashes between student groups late last night. The ABVP has claimed they were ambushed by left-affiliated organizations, alleging the use of fire extinguisher powder to blind them. Both sides have since accused each other of instigating the violence, leading to a tense situation on campus. These recurring incidents underscore the deeply polarized political environment within academic institutions and raise serious questions about student safety, freedom of expression, and the need for maintaining peace and order on university campuses. In news offering relief to commuters, the Maharashtra State Road Development Corporation, MSRDC, has announced a substantial refund of 5.16 crore rupees to approximately 1.2 lakh motorists. These individuals were stuck in an unprecedented 30-hour gridlock on the Mumbai-Pune Expressway earlier this month, caused by a tanker crash and a subsequent propylene gas leak. This move sets a significant precedent for accountability in public infrastructure management and offers much-needed relief to those affected. It also highlights critical issues in emergency response and traffic management on our major highways, urging for better preparedness in the future. From our neighboring country, A devastating passenger bus accident in Nepal's Dhading district has resulted in the tragic deaths of at least 18 people, with several others injured. The vehicle plunged into a river, and while rescue operations were immediately launched, the challenging mountainous terrain made recovery efforts extremely difficult. This tragic incident once again highlights the persistent issue of road safety in mountainous regions, often exacerbated by poor road conditions, inadequate vehicle maintenance, and overloading. Urgent measures are crucial to prevent such heartbreaking fatalities in the future. Concluding with another international story, France is currently experiencing heightened tensions with thousands protesting in Lyon following the killing of a far-right activist. The incident has ignited widespread demonstrations and clashes, particularly between far-right and anti-fascist groups, raising serious concerns about social unrest and potential political violence. These protests reflect deep ideological divisions within French society, posing a significant challenge to the government to maintain peace and order amidst escalating social polarization, especially with upcoming elections on the horizon. And that brings us to the end of today's Daily Current Affairs. We hope you found our analysis insightful and our coverage comprehensive. For more such updates and in-depth discussions, please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring you the news every single day. Do leave your comments below with your thoughts on today's stories. Until tomorrow, stay informed, stay safe, and thank you for watching. Jai Hind!